What's up, y'all? Welcome back. Welcome back. Today, I'm going over another Booker Longlisted book. Let's get into it. Okay, so today, I'm going over Seascraper by Benjamin Wood. I joined a book club where we're making our way through the Booker Longlist, and this was the next one up that I read, even though we're not discussing it for another couple of months. I got it. So I decided to read it because I was on the move and it's a little short book. So yeah. Anyways, this book is about the main character. His name is Tom and he lives with his mom in a bleak sea beach-ish touristy town. Okay. But you know, when the tourist's not there, it's not really much going on. He pretty much is following in the inherited family business, which is shrimp scraping. He's a shrimp scraper. He takes his horse and carriage out to the ocean or the sea, and he's scraping up the shrimp. And then he's selling everything that he can so that he can get back home. He's disgusting and dirty from doing this work. He knows it. It's mentioned a million times in his book, and that's just what it is. It's the way of life. It's how things are. It's how he puts food on the table for him and his mom, okay? And so he's just doing what he was raised to do, what he was taught to do, following in the footsteps of the people before him. He was raised by his mom and granddad and stuff. The thing is, he obviously has a dad, but he wasn't raised with his dad. That's going to come back later. In this book, Tom is just living life, you know, kind of like devoid from certain things, just kind of like doing whatever. Every day is the same, taking stuff how it goes. He's not really satisfied, but he's not deeply, deeply dissatisfied either. He's just kind of like there, you know. Then here comes an unsuspecting character being introduced who changes things for Tom. He comes in and gives like this proposition to Tom, which that turns out to be something other than what he initially said, but it still stands that prompted Tom to step outside of his norm, to take a risk, to be fearless and do something that seems scary, goes against what he's been doing, that doesn't seem logical. Following his passion. At heart, he's a folk musician, and you later learn that connection between him and his dad. And that's what like awakens in him, like untapped potential, like what could have been of my life if I actually do what I'm passionate about, if I follow down this road where I'm really good at it and I'm passionate, but you got this logical side where this puts food on the table. I know this seed. I know what I'm doing. It's reliable versus the road less traveled, you know? So that's kind of like what the book is about. Objectively, I didn't think it was a bad book. Objectively, this was probably a good book. Subjectively, this was not for me. I'm not the target audience for this book, and I know it. I know it. I'm not. It is, the writing was good, but it just left me wanting so much more. Like, it really left me wanting so much more. And I've heard great things about it. So I know I'm in a minority. I know I am, because every review that I've watched has been like, yes, this is great. I've talked to people on Instagram and they love it. They actually thought it should have been shortlisted. They love it. They thought it was brilliant. And I'm just like, yes, it has some good elements, but I just feel like it just wasn't enough for me to sink my teeth into. And even like, there was like a plot twist that was like a letdown to me. I was like, oh, that's the plot twist. There was like this climax of the story that felt very anticlimactic. I almost missed the plot twist because I was like, oh, wow, that's what we was waiting. Like, that's the twist. Okay. That's this book. The cover is gorgeous. I actually love this cover. I do. the characters were just all kind of like I feel like it was missing depth that I was supposed to like find it in between the lines, and many people did, like after talking to people, but for me it was just like people have done more with less pages, so I'm not even gonna blame the length of this novel. It just wasn't it for me. It wasn't bad, and it's actually not the worst one I've read. I know it sounds like it based on me saying like it's not for me. It's not the worst one. Still at my lowest spot of the ones I've read is Misinterpretation. So this isn't the lowest one. But people love it. You might love it. You might you might love it. I just thought it was okay from a organizational standpoint, from a structural standpoint, from a storytelling standpoint. I thought it was good for some people, just not me. But yeah, that's it. I'm not let down like how I was with Misinterpretation. The more I think about that, the lower it gets on my list. But it's not a letdown. It's just I feel like a certain reader has to pull out has to pick up what's being put down. And I was not that reader. I was stepping over whatever was being put down. I was ignoring it, I guess, because I feel like I didn't get that deeper connection with this. I feel like I wasn't like swept off of my feet. I was just like, oh, that's nice. Closed the book and kind of went on with my day. So that's it for me with Seascraper. If you've read this and loved it, let me know. A lot of people have. I know. I'm in a minority, and that's okay because you like what you like. And that's just the truth about it. So yeah, that's it for me, y'all. I'm gonna see y'all on the next one.